Hello, Mebanites. I am Mayor Ed Hooks, and today is Manufacturing Day across America. Manufacturing Day is held annually on the first Friday of October and helps to highlight the reality and the future manufacturing careers by coming together to build excitement and display modern job positions in the manufacturing segment so we can help communities and future generations thrive. Did you know the City of Mebane is currently home to roughly 25 production companies, several being recognized as Fortune 100 and 500 industries? Of those, we have Thermo Fisher Scientific, ABB, Medline Industries, Walmart, Ford, Kingsdown, UPS, Revere Copper, and many others. Mebane also serves as the headquarters or regional headquarters for companies such as AKG of America, Sandvik, Sunlight Batteries, and more. Within Mebane's city limits, we currently have 4 industrial parks: North Carolina Industrial Center, North Carolina Commerce Park, Buckhorn Industrial Zone, Central Carolina Industrial Zone, all of which aid in providing more jobs, attracting new businesses, fostering innovation, and boosting our economy. Our positively charming city is a hot spot for economic development, and we take pride in the fact that more people want to live in Mebane and relocate to our community and invest in Mebane's future.
In today's video, we are excited to recognize a few of the industries that chose to call Mebane home. They are our Made in Mebane partners, who you are going to hear from as they discuss what their company does, what products and services they provide, and why they chose Mebane. Our goal is not only to educate you all, but to garner more interest and excitement in the future of manufacturing and the possibilities it holds.
We are currently located at the CIC, a 91-acre corporate park where Sandvik currently resides. Sandvik is a world-leading supplier of tools, tooling solutions, and know-how to the metalworking industry. Since 1942, they have pushed boundaries and evolved with the latest technology and digital machining techniques. Let's hear what Sandvik has to say about why they chose Mebane as the center for America's headquarters over the entire Western Hemisphere.
Hello, everyone. I'm Veronica Messersmith, and I'm honored to represent 𝑀𝒶𝒹𝒄e, a global leader in cutting tool technology and machining solutions. I'm thrilled to share our story and why we're so proud to call Mebane, North Carolina, our U.S. headquarters as we celebrate Manufacturing Day. At 𝑀𝒶𝒹𝒄e, we've been at the forefront of the manufacturing industry for over 80 years. Our passion for innovation and commitment to precision engineering have made us the trusted partner for countless businesses around the world. Our cutting-edge solutions enable manufacturers to improve their productivity, reduce environmental impact, and stay competitive in today's rapidly evolving market. We provide a wide range of cutting tools, tooling systems, and services designed to meet the specific needs of our customers. From turning, milling, and drilling to threading, grooving, and more, our products empower manufacturers across various industries to achieve exceptional results. Our dedication to research and development ensures that our solutions stay at the forefront of technology, driving progress and shaping the future of manufacturing. Now let's talk about why we chose Mebane, North Carolina to be our headquarters. The decision was rooted in several key factors that align with our values and objectives. Mebane's strategic location in the heart of the U.S. makes it an ideal hub for serving our customers efficiently and effectively. The strong industrial heritage of this region, combined with the skilled workforce, played a significant role in our decision. We believe in fostering a collaborative and innovative environment, and Mebane offered the perfect setting for us to do just that. But it's not just about business. We're deeply committed to being responsible corporate citizens, and we actively engage with the local community. We believe in giving back and creating a positive impact beyond our operations. Mebane provides us with an opportunity to be a part of a vibrant and welcoming community that shares our values. We are thrilled to be a part of Positively Charming Mebane and the broader manufacturing community in the U.S. Manufacturing Day is an excellent opportunity to celebrate our industry, showcase the incredible work we do, and inspire the next generation of manufacturers. So join me in celebrating Manufacturing Day, and let's continue to shape the future of manufacturing together.
Hi, I'm Sean Stewart with Revere South. I'm the plant manager here in Mebane, North Carolina. And we all remember our history lesson about Paul Revere's midnight ride, where he proclaimed, "The redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming." That took place in 1775, when Paul was asked to ride to Lexington, Massachusetts, to warn that the British soldiers in Boston were moving into the countryside. Later in 1801, Revere Copper Company was formed by Paul Revere when he developed a commercially viable process for rolling copper sheets. That copper works remains today as a manufacturing division in Rome, New York. And now we're in Mebane, North Carolina. Revere produces copper sheets, plate, and bar products. Sheets end up being used in architectural functions like gutters, roofing, and siding. Bar products become bus bar, which is an efficient way of transmitting and distributing electricity. In Mebane, we're going to focus strictly on the bar market. And we sell to equipment manufacturers who will cut, stamp, and produce electronic components with our bus bars. Those goes into building construction, utility, electronic equipment, data centers, and the very fast-growing electric vehicle market. We also sell to service centers and fabricators who take our products and redistribute them in smaller packages or smaller sizes. The electrification of everything in our society has created a huge demand for copper that we just couldn't keep pace with. And so we needed to expand. And even though we had space in New York, we're using a new process called continuous rotary extrusion to produce the bus bars, which is different from the process of rolling it in Rome. That made North Carolina a strategic location. Mebane is close to our raw material source, which comes from Shelby, North Carolina. And we have a lot of customers here in the Southeast, one of which is only 2 exits up the highway. Not everything we do happens down here in the Southeast, so logistically, being close to 40 and 85 allows us to get materials in and ship our products out. We've gone as far as Mexico with some of our products so far. And North Carolina is a very friendly business state. And we've worked closely with the Alamance Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Team, and the Mebane City officials to get into the building. And after being here for 9 months, they continue to support us. Revere has found Mebane to be positively charming. Lastly, we found an excellent workforce here in the Triad area. We've hired 28 people, and most of which have a light manufacturing experience. And as a bonus, we found a few that had aluminum extrusion experience, and that has translated well to our new copper extrusion process. So we're delighted to be here in Mebane and appreciate the support. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ravi Gupta. I'm the Vice President and General Manager at Thermo Fisher Scientific for the Liquid Handling Solutions business. It is a pleasure to be here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Thermo Fisher Scientific, and then we'll get into the conversation. So Thermo Fisher Scientific Incorporated is the world leader in serving science with annual revenues of over $40 billion. Our mission is to enable our customers to make the world healthier, cleaner, and safer. Now, whether our customers are accelerating life science research, solving complex analytical challenges, increasing productivity in their laboratories, improving patient health through diagnostics, or the development and manufacture of life-changing therapies, we are here to support them. Our global team delivers an unrivaled combination of innovative technologies, purchasing convenience, and pharmaceutical services through our industry-leading brands, including Thermo Scientific, Applied Biosystems, Invitrogen, Fisher Scientific, Unity Lab Services, Patheon, and PPD. We offer a broad spectrum of laboratory products and services worldwide, including pipette tips, for which the Mebane manufacturing plant is being set up.
So, Ravi, can you tell me a little bit more about what solutions and support you offer for the biotech companies?
Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. Biotech is a very important segment for us. Thermo Fisher Scientific offers solutions in that segment at every stage, from research and discovery, process development and optimization, clinical trials, and commercialization and production. From equipping labs to launching commercial therapy, we manufacture products and provide resources biotech companies need to get to market faster. Thermo Fisher Scientific is actually known for being an innovator in biotech industry.
That's awesome. And could you tell me a little bit why Mebane was selected to be one of the newest manufacturing facilities in the United States?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, North Carolina is not new to us, and Mebane was very strategically chosen. We currently employ thousands of colleagues across 7 sites in North Carolina, including a center of excellence for laboratory equipment in Asheville, 3 life sciences and chemical manufacturing sites in Durham, pharmaceutical manufacturing sites in Greenville and High Point, and a Raleigh distribution center. Now, if you're asking why Mebane specifically, it is a strategic location for our customers as well as for Thermo Fisher Scientific. Why? Because it enables supply chain efficiency. It offers amazing talent, and we've already seen that come through in our initial phase. And as we bring that factory online, we expect to get more engineering and manufacturing talent. Mebane provides great growth and expansion potential for the future. And last but not the least is our existing partnership with Mebane municipalities, who are active in ensuring success, which is a huge enabler for us and an important consideration.
And how long has Thermo Fisher been active in Mebane?
We broke ground about 1.5 years ago for this particular project. And again, it's an ongoing project. We are very excited about it. And sometime about next year, we'll be bringing it online.
Awesome. And so I heard your project is called Lucy Brown. Could you explain or tell us who Lucy Brown is?
Absolutely. And this is actually a fun part of any project that we do at Thermo Fisher is we get to pick our project name. And so we picked Lucy Brown. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Lucy Brown was born an orphan in Mebane, North Carolina on April 12, 1863. She went on to study at Women's Medical College of Pennsylvania, graduating with her medical degree in 1894. She was one of the 52 women in her class. Now, Lucy was granted her license to practice in North Carolina in May 1894 and was one of the 3 women who were licensed that year. But Lucy was the first African-American woman licensed to practice medicine in North Carolina. Now, Brown practiced medicine in Wilmington, North Carolina for 2 years. And then in 1986, she and her husband moved to Charleston, South Carolina. She was also South Carolina's first African-American woman physician there. So this project name is very special for us because it encapsulates the blazing new trail sentiment that she brought, which is very appropriate for the pipette tip super factory, a highly automated manufacturing center of excellence that we are building in Mebane, North Carolina. Mebane, again, is a very special place for us, and we are looking forward to continuing to work with the local communities and municipalities there, and really looking forward to being part of the positively charming Mebane that you have set up there.
I'm 𝑀𝒶𝒹𝒄𝒃. I'm the operations director of plant Mebane and part of the Lotus Bakeries group. And in Mebane, we produce since 2019. We produce our 𝑀𝒶𝒹𝒄𝒃𝒄𝒃e, a caramelized cookie, on 2 production lines at the start, but now already more than 4 production lines. We produce the cookie starting from the raw materials, starting from the flour, the sugar, and the other components, until we have a ready-to-use package that you can find in the airplanes and in the shops, in the retail shops, and whatever on a lot of places nowadays. So maybe I can tell a little bit about the history of Lotus Bakeries, because it's world famous in Belgium, but probably not yet in the US. So it is a family-owned company, and it started in 1932, so almost 100 years old. And it is started by 𝑀𝒶𝒹𝒃 Sr., which is the grandfather of the current CEO. And 𝒶𝒹𝒃 Sr. Created a caramelized cookie with nothing but natural ingredients. And that's why he named, initially he named the company and the cookie lotus after the flower that symbolizes the purity of natural ingredients. The cookie, it became very popular in Belgium, and step by step, that popularity grew beyond the boundaries of our small country in Europe. So in the 80s, we started using a new name. We started using Biscoff because the biscuit pairs perfectly with coffee, hence the name Biscoff. A few years later, actually in the 90s, we first exported our Biscoff cookie to the US via the airlines. That's why they often call it here, oh, the airline cookie. So since then, we are slowly winning the hearts of American consumers. Since 2016, the US, it's a huge market. It's actually since then the biggest market for Biscoff worldwide. So shortly after we reached that milestone, we decided we wanted to build a factory to make the first made in the US Biscoff in Mebane.
And how did you guys choose the city of Mebane to be a production facility?
Well, that's a great question. It's not the first person that asked me, why Mebane of all places? Some people tell me. And I can say that we did our due diligence in 2016 amongst several states and several counties within several states. So we choose Mebane in the Alamance County for several reasons. The state of North Carolina, for example, they supported our project very strongly. And they were very eager to become the second location in the world where we could make our wonderful cookies. Besides the state support, there was always and also the availability of skilled workers, suppliers, and logistical hubs to get our product distributed. And of course, last but not least, we specifically zoomed into Alamance County and Mebane because they are always very supportive, responsive, and eager to create an environment for companies and for us to invest and to do business in.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you guys have since expanded your operation since you came to Mebane. So you've gone through a renovation, correct, and actually expanded and made your facility bigger.
Yeah. Well, we are very confident that more and more people will enjoy our Biscoff cookie or Biscoff ice or chocolate or filled Biscoff. But let's stick to the cookie now here. So as the USA enjoys more and more of Biscoff, we will continue to grow our production facilities, and we will compete to get more production in Mebane. Actually, in 2019, we had 2 lines installed. Now, last year, we started up another 2 lines. And actually, now since a month, we have the 5th line operational in the plant. And it will not stop over there. So yeah, we are growing, and we are always looking for growth and for team players that are passionate about production. So if anybody is listening, always welcome to drink a coffee with us and eat a cookie. But yeah, our ambition actually is to be the 3rd most eaten cookie in the whole world. And we hope that the state of North Carolina, Alamance County, and the city of Mebane will continue growing with us and being standing side by side with us in our exciting story. So we want to thank them for our continued support and in realizing our ambition, because it's very important for us to be successful in the US, and we are glad that we have great partners to do so. So yeah, we are very happy to be here, to be located in positively charming Mebane, North Carolina, and we look forward to continue our relationship with the city year by year.
Hi, my name's Scott Cecil. I'm Director of Retail Operations for Kingsdown Incorporated. Kingsdown got its start here in Mebane in 1904. There were 3 founding members of the company. A Mr. Corbett, a Mr. Scott, and a Mr. Vincent, who actually started making mattresses in the loft of Cook's Mill, just north of town, while the mill was milling the wood that was needed to build the factory at the corner of the 3rd and Washington Street in downtown Mebane. The building through the years has gone through many different renovations and additions, but now presently we've moved from that 3-story building downtown to a 1-story building out on 8540. Initially, like I said, Kingsdown was formed by 3 families in 1904. Through the years, during that time, during the Depression, things were okay. As most companies did during that time, it was hard for everyone. We actually have getting into World War II. We actually started making inner springs and open coil bed springs. I don't know if a lot of folks remember those, or box springs without covers on them. We actually have a letter from the War Department chastising us for using more steel than we were allotted. But as we came out of the World War II era and getting into the 50s, we really started to grow. Through the years, we have bought and merged with several different companies. Actually, in the beginning, Kingsdown was called the Mebane Company. And we bought or merged with Royal Bedding and became the Mebane Royal Company. We've purchased a company in, I think it was Cooper Mattress in Knoxville, Tennessee, and another company down in Columbus, Georgia. And we didn't really take the name of Kingsdown until the mid-70s. Kingsdown was a brand of mattress that we made, or the name of a mattress that we made, and that's what most folks in the Southeast, which was our primary distribution, knew us as Kingsdown. So the management team at the time decided to change the name to what people knew. About that time in the mid-80s, if memory serves me correctly, we started doing export business, shipping beds to Ali Abdul-Wahab and Sons in Kuwait. We had customers in Iceland, South America and Brazil. Trying to think of some other examples. In the early 90s, we started shipping beds to 𝑀𝒶𝒹𝒃𝓃𝑒 in Japan, which is still a customer of ours, as well as Ali Abdul-Wahab in Kuwait. So we do a lot of export business as well. And here recently, we've been doing a lot of licensing around the world. So we're now a global company. From 1988 up until 2017, I believe it was, we were an employee-owned company. And now we have merged with our Canadian group, Kingsdown Canada, and are now owned by private equity.
And what was the reason for that switch to go from an employee-owned company to an equity?
It was for the employees, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was one of 3 ESOP trustees, and in 2012, if I remember correctly, we actually sold the Canadian licensee that business, and they could only operate in Canada. They were a family-owned business at the time, and when the patriarch of the business decided to step away, they sold to private equity, and that's how the private equity firm heard about Kingsdown US, and they made us a very generous offer that was in the best interest for the employees. So that was the reason.
Ah, okay. So Kingsdown has been a staple in Mebane for a long time now. It's been around.
Yes.
How did you guys decide on a new facility location? You were originally, the building was on Washington Street, And now that is no longer in business anymore. It's a rundown building that's currently about to be torn down and renovated into something else. How
Mhm.
did you come upon your new location?
Um, we had gone through and built our research and development center on 4th Street, which housed all of our um, testing equipment. We had a small showroom, and we had a larger classroom for sales training in our boardroom. And the building out on 85 came open, and we were able to take that 100,000 square feet all on one level and streamline our manufacturing. The building downtown was 3 different levels. So we were moving mattresses, raw materials with elevators and conveyor belts going from one level to the other. And it just was much better for us to be able to do that. If we did that renovation of that building out on the interstate in 2004.
Okay. So as Mebane continues to grow and get bigger, you guys also saw the need. Your company has also grown and only expanded and gotten larger as well. So kind
Yeah.
of both moving in the same direction.
Yeah. And it was, I forgot to mention, Kingsdown was a founding member of the Southern Furniture Manufacturers Association,
Oh, wow.
which is the High Point market now.
Oh, okay.
And so being in close proximity to High Point, we were able to show our products there. And that's really how we got into the international side of the business. High Point garners a lot of international interest, which now is mainly shifted to Las Vegas, where we have our current showroom.
And I guess my last question for you today would be, why was Mebane? I know that the 3 founders of Kingsdown, which originally used to be called Mebane, under a different name, Mebane something, I believe you had mentioned.
It was the Mebane Company, and then it became the Mebane Royal Company.
Yes. Why was Mebane chosen to be Kingsdown's plant headquarters? Like, how did they come upon positively charming Mebane?
That's where they were from.
Okay.
The sawmill was just north of town, I think out in the Woodlawn area.
Hmm.
And so the got started building that building right there on the railroad tracks, because at that time we were getting a lot of our raw materials by rail.
Hmm. And
So-
so since then, you've had unprecedented success in Mebane, I guess. And from there, it's grown and evolved.
Yeah, absolutely. And through the years, we've added a lot of technology. We actually have a process called bed match that we developed, where we measure folks that come into our retailers and recommend one of 4 different supports to give them the proper support at night, to give them good quality sleep. We actually did a research study with Research Triangle International in Raleigh that took about 3 years, and validated what our assumptions were about keeping people in alignment with the least amount of pressure, which would keep them from tossing and turning at night, to give them better quality sleep. Kingsdown is really proud to be from Mebane, North Carolina, a positively charming community that's growing by leaps and bounds, and are proud of being a part of its history for almost 120 years now.
So as you can see, these companies chose to call Mebane home for a variety of different reasons, but a few similar ones stand out. Mebane has an incredible workforce with plenty of engineering and manufacturing talent. Mebane has the capability to provide growth and expansion potential for the future. Mebane is so close to many customers, consumers, and suppliers, so our location is ideal and offers supply chain efficiency. And the Mebane municipality itself is active in ensuring the success of all these corporations and businesses by working diligently to help them achieve their missions and goals. During National Manufacturing Day, We proudly stand behind the goods and services manufactured here in the City of Mebane. We look forward to the future and working together, supporting them as they continue to develop products and unlock new technologies, boosting our economy. Thank you to every business and every corporation that has chosen to plant their headquarters or production facilities in our positively charming community. And happy National Manufacturing Day, Mebane.